DoubleTake Diaries. What's going on with you? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Welcome back to another episode of DoubleTake Diaries. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah. And it's such a pleasure, such an honor, and such a blessing to be back here with y'all on the couch. Now, this episode, I wanted to have more of a transparent discussion with you. See, because a lot of what we talked about on this channel, it's always been real shit. It's always been real shit. Don't get it twisted. But it's been a lot about what's going on in the culture. And I want to take this time with y'all to talk about, what's going on in the world and how that, how that's impacting us as people. You know what I mean? Sharing in this human experience. I seen a video by the homie Hassan Campbell that it really hit deep and it really hit home. He was just talking about, having no friends and why that works for him, but kind of how that impacted him and how it affected him at first. You know what I mean? And I really wanted to touch on that. I wanted to touch on just relationships. We go through so many things in life. So we experience so many different things, with the people that come and go in our lives. And I really do believe that everybody has a season. You know what I mean? Forever doesn't exist. Eternity don't exist here. So everybody has a season. Everybody's here to serve a purpose. You feel me? And I definitely empathize deeply with what Hassan was saying when he's like, I'd rather just not have no motherfucking friends because, the motherfuckers that hurt you the most be the niggas closest to you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I felt that so deeply because I sharing that experience, though I have a different perspective and a different outlook, at it at this time, in this junction of my journey. I done been so cool with so many motherfuckers. Like, I done had so many motherfuckers around me. You feel me? And a lot of the motherfuckers was just energy vampires. They either wanted my spot, they wanted to be who I was, or they wanted to outdo me in some capacity. So a lot of times the relationships that was around me wasn't even genuine. You can't help but feel jaded. You know what I mean? This world will kick you in the mouth. This world don't give a fuck about who you are. You know what I mean? This world won't hesitate to kick you down repeatedly. You feel me? But that's not the whole story. This world will also help to illuminate the light within you. This world will create communities around you that support you, that amplify you, and that uplift you. But it starts with you first. It starts with you first. And a lot of times as people, we go through these experiences, right? And the world makes us feel, it makes us jaded. And we start harboring that old energy. You feel me? A lot of motherfuckers won't admit to the shit. You know what I mean? Harboring their hurt. But that's a real thing. I can attest to that. You feel me? Where you could do everything in your power to be loyal, to be good to motherfuckers. And them same motherfuckers still switch on you, still turn on you, still hurt you. You feel me? You can't help but sit with yourself and think, well, I'm a real nigga. I'm a real one. I hold niggas down. I'm not saying I'm perfect, But I hold niggas down. I hold myself accountable. You know what I mean? I got morals. I got heart. You know what I mean? I try to be there for people when they need me. I'm not saying I always get it right because I'm human and I go through my own shit. You feel me? But what did I do to deserve some of the hate that I'm getting from these niggas? You can't help but start to internalize the shit that happens to you. And unfortunately, it ends up changing our perspective and our outlook on life. And when that happens, now you're vibrating from a different place. You feel me? When I say you're vibrating from a different place, we're energy beings. We're made up of electricity, fam. Right? So now you change the vibration. You changing the shit that you attract into yourself. You changing the type of people, the type of niggas you attract in yourself. You changing the energy. You're changing your energy field. And ultimately, it ain't even really you changing it. It's the people that fucked you over and then the niggas that was hating that are changing your energy field. You feel me? The transference of energy is a real thing. I done had a lot of motherfuckers cross the channel and say, yo, nigga, I love your energy. Because they can feel that electricity. Do you understand? And it took me a long time to get to a point where I had to stop taking the shit people was doing to me personal. That doesn't mean I don't experience hurt. That doesn't mean I don't experience pain. You know, I done been in bad depressions. I done been down bad. I done been down and out. I done been hurt. I done been hurt by chicks I was fucking with. I done been hurt by niggas I was fucking with. Like, I done been hurt by people in general. And I done internalized that hurt and pain. At times it made me not even want to go outside. You feel me? You know, and it's different when it's your own people that hurt you, when it's your own people, like your children or like your parents or like, you know, your siblings or like, you know what I mean? When it's your own people that hurt you, that hit differently. It impact you more. You feel me? And so it's important for us in sharing in this human experience, this experience of life, right? Because as much as everybody on the internet wants to give you game on what you should and shouldn't do, ultimately, no one's checked the list off of, you know, the I did this right in life box. You feel me? There's not one person that can come to you in life and say, hey, I did life right, and this is why you should listen to me. What you have is a bunch of motherfuckers who have their experiences, right? That speak to your desires. That's why you subscribe to niggas shit on YouTube. That's why you follow the niggas you follow. That's why you listen to the rappers or you listen to the artists that you listen to. Because they are speaking to a part of your desires. And depending on how loudly they speak to those parts of your desires, that's how much influence you allow those people to have on your life. But nobody, not me, not a motherfucker on this earth, not Buddha, none of these motherfuckers could tell you how to live your life the best way for you. You feel me? So I felt what Hassan Campbell was saying deeply about not having friends and, you know, you rather not have friends and just protecting your energy, protecting your peace, protecting your solitude. But he was also speaking to the fact that he's a grown ass man. And on this channel, I always speak about the culture maturing, allowing the culture to mature because, see, one of the most toxic things in rap culture is not allowing it to mature and grow. It's like when a rapper gets to a certain age, just throw that nigga out. But Bon Jovi and them niggas could be on stage till they motherfucking 70 rolling through that shit. Neil Young could be on that stage until he motherfucking 80 with the shit. Right? But in rap, you can't, they not going, the culture in rap, in gang culture, they're never gonna allow it to mature. Why? Because they want the toxicity. The problem is again, we get so engulfed in the hurt that we experience, it destroys the power in community. And me, a nigga like me saying that, it's crazy because I'm telling you, when I tell you I don't fuck with niggas, I do not fuck with niggas like that. But I understand the importance of community. I understand the importance our ancestors placed on community, on family, on building together, growing together, on cultivating, love and nurturing the next generation. So as much as I understand that the world's fucked up right now in the 21st century, right now, shit is fucked up. We could be easily jaded, and it's hard to trust people. People are so easily influenced. People are so wishy-washy. One day they this, the next day they that. People are so disloyal, dishonest. There's such a huge lack of accountability in the culture that yes, it is easy to be jaded and say, well, fuck all you niggas. But I want to put some emphasis back on the importance of community and the importance of forgiveness. That's something that even to this day, I'm battling with. The importance of forgiveness. You feel me? I'm talking about, I'm talking about motherfuckers who try to take my life. You understand? Try to take my life, try to take me out this world, take me away from my family. Motherfuckers that's trying to stop my bread. Motherfuckers that's trying to kill my influence. You know what I mean? The pain that I felt. And having to, through all of that, going through all those emotions and grieving that old version of myself, being able to come out the other side and find forgiveness. Because ultimately, it's about community, it's about us all, but it's about you, motherfucker, you feel me? It is about you. And if you can't find forgiveness in your heart for the way that this world has hurt you, at times, we will continue to create monsters. We will continue to feed this toxic agenda. We will continue to allow things outside of us to dictate who and what we are and how we respond. This was heavy. This was heavy on my heart. This was really heavy on my heart because I went through something hard today. Right? And in experiencing what I went through, somehow where I felt like someone I love hurt me deeply. But in experiencing that and feeling those emotions, I realized that for the benefit of myself, that I had to love the person despite how they made me feel. That I had to find it in my heart to forgive them. Not that I have to tolerate or put up with anybody making me feel less than what the fuck God created me to be. But what I'm saying is I had to release myself, liberate myself, find freedom from the chains people try to put on me. And with that being said, man, this was an amazing one, man. I'm really, 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 really happy that I came and sat on the couch and shared this with you, because for me, it's important to be transparent. It's important to be transparent about who I am as a person and just about shit in the world, man. Because at the end of the day, all we have is truth and love. And with that being said, man, thank you for kicking it with me here on the couch. You already know who it is. It's Sinz. Yeah, I appreciate you tuning in to another episode of DoubleTake Diaries. And we